Ray Erick in studio. What's happening, man?
Hi, Tom. Came to talk vinyl and Dark Side of the Moon with you today. Vinyl. You know, the anniversary's tomorrow, and it hits the big 45.
What?
45 years tomorrow.
Really?
Is the anniversary. So we decided, we dreamed up an idea here at the Q. We're going to play the entire album from vinyl at 7 p.m. without interruption, except for when I flip it over.
You got to flip it over.
Yeah, and
That's
you know
very
what?
True.
We do it that way too. You know, like when we did the Van Halen album a while back, we flip it over even with the microphone on the air. You're like, "Yep, here's me flipping the album over," and thumping. You know, and it's the best part, really.
It's just like you're in someone's basement back in the day.
Exactly, and you know, I might point out the fact that KQ played that album when it was new. And probably the only station on the dial is still around playing the classic rock, and that played it new because, you know, here we're in our 50th year with KQ this year. Mm-hmm. And I want to point out, too, you know, the big thing about that album is the stereo effects. You know, you got the stuff from the 60s, the Beatles did it earlier and all that, but you think about it, in 1973, people were starting to get better stereos. They had FM radios in their cars and that kind of stuff. They were using headphones, and wow, it just sounds super freaky.
Well, now that you tipped us off, Dave's going to have his cassette player ready so he can record it.
I will record these things and take the commercials out of them.
8-track.
Actually, I remember listening to this in a friend's basement. Probably about that same time.
Yeah, me too. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
Well, a friend with weed is a friend indeed, right?
Oh, you mean that stuff? Yeah, that helped.
It was slightly successful, too. 741 weeks on the album charts. So,
isn't that amazing?
Engineered by Alan Parsons, recorded at Abbey Road Studios. And yeah, have you ever met Alan Parsons?
I never have. I've talked to him on the phone, obviously, several times, but I've never met him.
I was at Taste of Minnesota, and they were doing the Abbey Road album, Ringo Starr's all-star band. They were doing a salute to Abbey Road, and Alan Parsons was going to come in and do an interview. And I'm in the KQ Urban Assault vehicle, and all of a sudden the door opens up, and this sweaty guy that looks like he's just had enough for the day comes in and just sits down. "Hello, I'm Alan Parsons." Come on in. And I dared mention Dark Side of the Moon. He got mad at me.
Why is that?
Why?
He goes, "We're here to talk about Abbey Road." I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right."
Oh, my God. So he was that crabby?
He was sweaty and crabby that day.
He did not get his cut or something out of the deal, huh?
But, yeah, I appreciate you letting me come in and plug we're playing it tomorrow, Tom. 7 p.m. on KQ in its entirety, front to back. So you want to hear it from vinyl, we're going to do it. I got a nice brand new copy, the 180 gram, as clean as can be, and it sounds outstanding.
Should I watch Wizard of Oz while you're playing it?
You ever done that?
I never have. No.
It works for at least the first half. It does line up. It's really weird.
That was all over Twitter within the last month. They were,
was it?
Yeah, suggesting that people try that.
Yeah, you wait till the lion roars the third time at the beginning of the, with the credits at the beginning, or the MGM lion. On his third roar, you start the album. And it's weird how much it does line up.
I do want to do that someday.
Yep.
Honest to God. One of these days I'll sit down when I'm not working 700 hours a day, and I'll actually get it done. It'll be wonderful.
Thanks again, Tom, for having me.
Ray, thanks for coming in.